Hey y'all, welcome in everyone who loves going outside and everyone who only goes outside inside a video game. It's time for another design video for Disney's Dreamlight Valley. This video is designing and decorating botanical gardens, but that's not all. This video is a complete and full design tutorial, including tips and tricks for building botanical gardens, city parks and recreation centers, tips for farms, how to build an oasis, an enchanted forest, and even more. So let's go ahead and get started. Here I am up in the Sunlit Plateau. We're going to use this biome to discuss making eclectic style gardens. Eclectic gardens have no rhyme or reason and no set pattern. I made a huge orchard over here using all my forageable trees. Then I embellished the area using the endgame plants. As y'all can see, most of these plants don't even come from this biome. It's honestly a bit chaotic, but putting all the trees together in the game comes together quite nicely. After I laid down all the trees, I put down all the bushes of different colors to add depth, and then sporadic ferns for pops of color. Don't worry at all about making mistakes. Using this eclectic method is easy, and it helps use up a huge section of your valley in an aesthetic way without using any furniture, and it can be completely free. I'm sure y'all can make something just as good as this, or something even better. Y'all know those old drawing books, the one where it shows to draw a circle and then 3 steps later there's an entire photorealistic portrait? If you felt like that last section went a little too fast, this section's for you. I'm going to show y'all how to build an enchanted forest step by step. First, clear out a huge section of one of your biomes. Find and place 10 trees that generally match the aesthetic of the biome. I use the fir tree here. Space and place the first 10 trees throughout. Then add 10 other trees that are complementary to the first tree, and place those somewhat close to each of the trees of the different type. Make sure to twist and turn the trees a bit to see what looks best. Find 2 or 3 rocks. Remember to sift through the catalog. There's a lot of hidden gems in there, like the large forest mushroom rock. After rocks, it's bush time. Use colors to complement the theme of your forest or biome. Since this is an enchanted forest, I'm using colors like different shades of green, as well as purples and pinks. I use about 2 to 3 bushes for every 2 trees. And don't forget the corners. Once you think you're done with bushes, twist your design around to the other side and fill in the gaps with what you think looks best. I like bushes for depth and then using ferns for those nice pops of color. And there you have it. You've made your forest. This is a really cute walkthrough spot now. Now that we've gotten the hang of those eclectic gardens, let's look at more controlled gardens. These types of gardens will contain more symmetry, more patterns. It's more of a planned approach to making a botanical garden. We're going to take these concepts to make a full-size botanical garden from scratch. First things first, you're going to of course need to clear a large section of space out in your valley. Then find your centerpiece. It can be a Zen garden, a fountain, the hedge maze topiary, but build from your centerpiece. After you have your first layer, add your outside path to make another layer. Then embellish that path with your typical outdoor items like the streetlights, the benches, the arches, or even your own forageable berries. Then take things a step further. Add trees in the back, bushes, smaller fountains, flowers, tables, you name it. And finally, this is your valley. If you want to travel across the whole map to grab a single item and then place it in an unassuming area, you can do that. Building a park area is another great way to utilize space without breaking the bank or having to move any of your buildings. You can even make a controlled park in a very tiny space. Up here in the Forgotten Lands, I made my lavender farm. It fits in a small corner, and I used the same technique with the pattern hedges but without the symmetry. Did y'all know this in-game plant is called the butterfly flower? How fitting! You can use controlled gardening techniques on your farm as well. You can use hedges, bushes, the trellises, the trees, anything you want to build a full scene. Quick idea down here on Dazzle Beach is to make a statue garden. Even if you can't craft them, you should be able to move around these large statue pillars or build a statue garden of your own. Or you can honestly just use the in-game rocks to make shapes, circles, and full gardens. Have y'all noticed yet how much I love the in-game food items? So now we go up to the plaza to look at another type of park and garden space, and that's the city park. Here, of course, we have the ever famous barbecue pit. Use a balanced combination of paths and grass near buildings to create a realistic look. Oh, hi there, Anna. Over this way, I use the same technique of a mixture of paths and grass. Use paths sparingly and fill in large gaps with tables, fountains, gazebos, or even patches of flowers. Well, that was certainly a lot of design tips, but y'all know I always got more. Take a moment to check out my playlist of Disney Dreamlight Valley design videos and watch this super lovely montage while you subscribe. Until next time.